Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. Again, a cross-format duel. Two different decks. One deck, very familiar from last video. Quickdraw Dandywarrior. Very special name. Very awkward name for the deck. One of the most special names for a deck in this game's history, I think. But two main targets of the deck. First of all, we have Quickdraw Synchron to synchro summon for pretty much, most of the time you'll be synchro summoning for Duel Warrior. Discard your Dandelion, get your tokens. Duel Warrior is special summoned again from your grave next turn, and then you can pick a monster from your grave and add it to your hand. And you can do that every turn. Very nice with Chaos. Reuse your Quickdraw Synchron, reuse Dandelion, Lone Fire, or something like that. So this is Jeff Jones's decklist from Shonen Jump Edison back in 2010. This was before the release of Scrap Dragon and Chunk Destroyer, also very good of course in this deck. But later in later tournaments later that year, both those cards and other cards of course found their way to this kind of deck. The second decklist, also very good in their time, or in its time. It's called Machine Beatdown, or Troop Dupe Scoop. I think very good, very good name for this decklist because of the card troopers. We're at 3 and only one duplication in the main deck, obviously because of your card trooper. Spam your field full with all those machines, but the power of this deck lies in his heavy beatdown. It's high attack monsters with Cyber Dragon, with Cyber Phoenix, which prevented cards like Ring of Destruction, Sakuretsu Armor, and so on, targeting your machines. And that's also one of the reasons why people decided to main deck Dust Shoot over Sakuretsu Armor, and pretty much drop their Sakuretsu from the main deck. And also people decided to add Widespread Ruin instead of Sakuretsu to the main deck. But then again, this deck is very fast. I think it was one of the best decks back in 2007 because it was very aggressive. You had the Heavy Storm, Giant Tornado, Premature Burial, Snatch Steal, Future Fusion to go for camera attack. Insane. The deck had some nice speeds. Let's see some duels. Okay, I think I get to start. So 6 cards, because we're playing with the old ruling. I have a very strange hand, the Chaos Double Dandelion, and I'm going to set the Morphing Jar. Everything or nothing. If he has Heavy Storm, sure he can make that plus over me, but I don't think... Oh no, I have the Starlight Road set, so if he has Heavy Storm I can chain the Starlight Road to get that Stardust Dragon from the extra deck, and with the Morphing Jar it's something that he definitely does not see coming. So that's why the Morphing Jar was a very powerful card, and I think deserves the ban. Confiscation, look at the opponent's hand and discard one card. At this moment I think I have the... I think I pretty much have the duel locked up because of Titanial. Again, if the opponent, or at least if the opponent targets one card on my side of the field, I can use Titanial's effect to negate and destroy that card. So again, very nice, no Ring of Destruction, no Book of Moon, and thanks to your Dandelion you also use the tokens, of course, for Titanial. The Lone Fire is dead. I don't have any plans in my deck anymore, so I think I have to wait for a pot of Avarice, which is at 3 in the main deck. He decides to be gimmicky with the Giant Tornado, bounce back the Premature Burial and reuse it later. So I think I had to Dust Tornado the Premature, and pretty much again set 4, and that limiter is not going to change. I think the Morphing Jar definitely was a big game winner this duel. He decided to start, Card Trooper Machine Duplication, a very powerful move, especially back then. Now the move pretty much has been power creeped, but anyway, the card trooper, mill your deck, set up your Avarice, set up your Overload Fusion for a big camera attack play. He attacks into Mirror Force. I think I had to force there to protect my Dandelion. I think it's a Dandelion, but again he gets some nice draws going with the card trooper. I think one of my options here was to go for Lone Fire into that Titanial, I believe, but he had that one monster, Dekachi was in the back of my mind, so I thought going for the Chaos was the better move. Anyway, he prematures the Sangan and makes, there is Overload Fusion for the Camera Attack. Camera Attack is going to destroy his whole field, and here it pretty much doesn't matter. Camera Attack can attack all my monsters. And yeah, thanks to the Snipe Hunter, he can set up his Demok, the Dark Magician of Chaos, get back the Limiter, and Limiter boosts up Camera Tech to over 8000 attack. Very easy, GG, well played, I guess. Anyway, he decides to start and opens up very nice, especially also for the time. You open with Confiscation, get information about your opponent's hand, discard something and set the Dust Shoot. Again, crippling your opponent's hand. Look at there, yeah, send something back, monster from their hand back to the deck. Both cards were definitely devastating for their time. He has Heavy Storm, although thanks to Confiscation and Dust Shoot he saw that I had the Starlight Road, so he's obviously not activating that Heavy Storm. Here I have to make a very weak move, play Foolish on the Dandelion just to protect myself. Again, his Cyber Phoenix protects his machines from being targeted. So Night Assailant normally doesn't work. He has a second Card Trooper, and this is GG. I'm not really sure what my back row. Yeah, I think the Brain Control, the Bottomless, and the Starlight Road. So pretty much dead cards against that machine deck. Yeah, Bottomless doesn't target, but yeah, nothing I could do. Ryko destroys the Phoenix, very nice. Already have 2 monsters in the grave for a pot of Avarice. He does shoots again, gets free information about my hand, so he knows my back row, he knows my set monster. I think it's a Card Trooper? No, it's a Dandelion, I think. Yeah, sets 1 monster. There is a Snipe Hunter. He's going to use effect. Obviously, he gets it right, discarding the Jinzo. I'm going to Dimensional Prison the Sengen, since I can easily attack over the Snipe Hunter. Snipe Hunter is definitely not a threat. I can just set the Dandelion now. Yeah, last turn it was a Ryko. It probably knows that thanks to the Dust Shoot. So yeah, then again, that's also one of the reasons why Dust Shoot is banned. Free information about the opponent's hand. Send something back. That's unfair advantage. Anyway, the Breedragon, one of the power cards of the deck. Easy Synchro Summon for Stardust. Again, very powerful, especially back then. Now again, pretty much power creep. No, so attack over his monster and have a very nice field. The tokens, the Stardust to protect myself from destruction. Although no Chaos, Chaos would have been nice to banish the face down Deco. Attack for some huge damage. I think I have the Call of the Hounded set. Yeah, he has that Cyber Phoenix, but yeah, he's definitely not in a good position. Although he again gets a draw from the Cyber Phoenix set, the Super Nimble Mega Hamster, also a very cool name for the card. Yeah, Stardust cannot negate Snipe Hunter. Because it's not sure if Snipe Hunter is going to destroy the card, so that's the reason why Stardust cannot tribute itself to negate Snipe Hunter's effect. Anyway, I have the Avarice, so I'm going to Avarice everything back. I have a lot of outs, drop deck into Chaos, the Breedragon, Drown to Titanial, yeah, which is decent. I'm going to call for the Sengen. Sengen searches out your Quickdraw Synchron, and yeah, thanks to Night Assailant I was able to pretty much get it free on the field, and I'm going to use my Duel Warrior's effect, and now it's pretty much game over. Duel Warrior is special summoned back again, get something from my grave, the Dandelion of course, since if my opponent is going to survive I can just discard the Dandelion with Duel Warrior, and yeah, go from there. But GG, again, very nice duels. Yeah, I think both deck lists, the Machine Beatdown deck, Troop Dupe Scoop back in 2007, one of the best decks back then, and here 2010, Quickdraw Dandywarrior, Jeff Jones's deck list from 2010, Shonen Jump Edison. Yeah, guys, if you have any suggestions for the future uploads for these cross-format duels, you can always leave them down below. Guys, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Beatdown signing out. Peace.